they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win, and kind of like he was all season. He's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better. He's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down. They go play fake with Hurts. Buying some time right. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Down to the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Oh my goodness, they're making it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I'm all for aggressive. I don't mind that at all. But you better be right. If you're going to make that call and risk putting points on the board, you better not fail like they did right there.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Third and long, Prescott skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Hurts now from the gun.
At the 46-yard line.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
He's caught. He's got Brown. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10.
Barkley off the pistol give. is going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. And that's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
One read gives here to Barkley. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Sam Williams on the stop. A 5-yard loss. It's 4th and...
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goals.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He can shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Was secured by George Pickett. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
First down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And there's another one to Williams. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. That's caught by Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Prescott to throw once more. This one to Williams out left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. They toss to Williams, headed right. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. We are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
The Eagles will set up.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Eagles 6.
Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dak to the air here. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fields this one at the 3. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7. At the 21.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout.
6 yards.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Yeah, here we go.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. Big gain downfield, into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Hurts on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And a surprising 4th down call does not